My beautiful collective gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful collective soul family. Ooh. And you know what? I should have said what I heard before I came in. I should have said what I heard, okay, before this card came out, because it would have kind of just solidified everything that I was already feeling. Somebody is ready to lock this down, baby, okay? They're ready to start taking you serious. It gives that they weren't taking it serious before, but they saw something in you. They either saw you with somebody else, they saw somebody else comment on your page, on your, on your post somewhere online. They saw the way somebody looked at you, and all of a sudden they like, oh yeah, no, like I cannot let this slip away. It's not that they weren't taking you serious before, but baby, the seriousness in the room right now, I'm almost scared to even touch the reading. Like, they don't want nobody looking at you. They don't want nobody touching you. They don't want nobody like even thinking that it's about to go down. This could be somebody who you're currently seeing, or this could just be like loosely involved. This could be like a situationship, friends with benefits. It gives that it wasn't serious, but now this person wants to make it extremely serious. Like, they want to make themselves very freaking clear. They won't even let me get through the introduction, baby. Okay, yeah, they're not. It's like, okay, so maybe it wasn't that. They're telling me that the word serious is not the right word. It was more playful, right? More flirtatious, very light. It could have just been a sensual or sexual connection, right? Physical connection, just having fun, kind of lighthearted. They like, playtime is over. Yeah, we need to talk. Conversations need to be had. There's also this nervousness because maybe you're not mirroring back. This person is going to start ramping up boyfriend behavior, okay, girlfriend behavior, okay, partnership behavior. It's like they want to show you before they say something. They need to have evidence that they can do it before they actually have this conversation. So they may be nervous that maybe you don't want to take it there, that you just want to keep it light. You could have expressed to this person that you've been through a lot, so maybe you just weren't into the relationship thing right now. I heard like not looking for anything serious. So that may be where the unseriousness is stemming from. Just take it how it resonates, guys. Don't force anything to fit. Like the video. Wish all the Saggies a happy birthday because it's their fucking season. Sagittarius gang. With y'all fine ass. Please step up to the plate. Step up to the podium. Come to the front of the class, babe. Let us know what you got going on for your birthday. Happy mother effing birthday to all of the Sages, okay? If you haven't made it official, please join the gang. It's the collective channel. Come one, come all. Put your zodiac signs down below in the comments, okay? That's the roll call. So somebody is feeling like this is more than they thought it would be. It's turning out to be more than they ever thought it would be, okay? And they want the same vibe from you. They're kind of wishing that you would mirror this energy of theirs. So I almost get that this mirroring card is sort of like this person is going to start asking you out on more dates. They're going to be more consistent. They're going to start texting more. They're going to want to be around more. They're going to start showing up for you. They're going to start trying to solve problems. You know what I'm saying? Show themselves to be useful prior to having this conversation, so you already know what it is. There is some hesitancy though. So that does give me a little bit of pause. But so far, it doesn't look like something that you need to be worried about, so to speak. This is somebody who knows they're very clear in terms of what they see with you, okay? It's really all about what you want ultimately. Is kind of what's going to determine that's going to determine where things go. They're going to do their part, is how I'm hearing that. Commit to me is the very first card out. And then destined is right under commit to me. So they already feel like you're theirs. Yeah, they already feel like you're theirs, but there's also a part of them that believes that there might be a little bit of competition on the field. The hesitancy is about this, not idea of loneliness, but idea of losing the friendship, losing what the two of you already had by having this conversation. That's the only thing kind of holding them back, but I feel like they're going to get over that quite rapidly. Let's pull one more card from here and then we'll go ahead and tap into some tarot. They want to get into tarot today, okay? They got a lot to say, okay? So yeah, I'm hearing like playtime is over, and then with conversations, this person may want to take you on a very romantic date. This looks like extreme romance right here, okay? Wooing you, bring you a gift, put all of the jokes aside. The two of you may have some very witty banter, lots of playful energy between the two of you, flirty, but you're going to see the seriousness once this person brings this conversation to your table. Okay? They mean business. They mean business. We have forgiveness, we have longing, and we have chaser. So this person feels like maybe, okay, so there's something here about this person maybe not making you feel like you were being prioritized. Or they could themselves, in their mind, feel like they owe you an apology because they themselves didn't think that this was going to be anything. I'm going to be honest with you. They did not foresee them falling for you. They didn't foresee them wanting anything long term. This is somebody who kind of, oh, I just saw like a beam of light. Did you see that? As I was looking at this loneliness card, this is somebody who like may have always felt like they were just going to be a bachelor or a bachelorette. You came right on time, but they kind of just looked at it as something that passed time by, fun, not serious. No. And that could have definitely come across to you as this person not wanting anything deep. Maybe perhaps you were wanting something more serious with this person. You were unwilling to chase them. This is also somebody who is recognizing just how fake they were by trying to, I feel like they were trying to like keep control over not falling. You know, I almost get somebody standing at the ledge, right? This is the analogy that they're giving me. The term is falling in love, right? They're standing on the ledge, shaking. Because this is what it was supposed to be. It gives forever bachelor, forever bachelorette. They may have really gotten hurt in the past. Okay, so there might be a little bit, not of resentment, but just a little bit of fear. They haven't forgiven themselves for what they accepted in the past. So they may have told themselves that they would just dip their toe in the water of dating. You know what I'm saying? Flirting, going out, not necessarily getting emotions or their heart involved. And they thought that this would be the perfect ship between the two of you. And now the feelings are involved. They can no longer deny this. Okay. Yeah. Now they want to chase after you. And you might seem to be far off in a distance because maybe you've gotten used to just the way that this person was. I don't get them coming off toxically. I don't get there being any toxic energy. I just get it being, it is what it is. And I also get, we hook up when we hook up. We get together when we do. Like, you don't worry about what I'm doing when we're not together. And I don't worry about what you're doing when we're not together. Right? But when we're together, we're together. That sort of thing. This person is like, yeah, no, I do want to know what you're doing when we're not together, because it better not be another okay, it better not be another dude. It better not be like they definitely are like, you know, it's me and you. There's no third, there's no thrice. Okay, 3 is a crowd out this bitch now. Wowzers. We have the devil in the reverse. So this is somebody who's also addressing, right? The devil here is signified of them obsessing over what was lost in a partnership prior to you. There's a lot of fear there, you guys, okay? They lost themselves in that relationship. This is not your fault, but this is the reason why they would have settled. This does feel like them attempting to settle for getting their needs met and nothing else, okay? Keeping the emotions out of the situation, keeping the emotions far, far away, off in a distance. They cannot believe this might have also caught them by surprise, you guys. Okay. Once they stop lying to themselves. Yeah, for sure. I'm wondering how long they're going to be lying to themselves though, because that could also be where this forgiveness card is coming into play. If you also have developed feelings for this person and have been wanting to take things to the next level, you could have brought the conversation up at one point in time and this person tried to like laugh it off or like, you know, just kind of like play it cool. Like it's not too deep. Like, let's not make it so deep, you know. They could have deflected when in all actuality, if they were honest, they were really mirroring what you were feeling, right? Yeah, this person wants you. They wanted you before, but they don't feel very confident in relationships, not just yet. They were needing to address these shadows, which with the devil in the reverse, I feel like they are. They're going to be able to release this baggage that's kind of holding them back. Okay, it's keeping them from what they actually want. Yeah, look. We have the High Priestess. Wow. We have the Judgment. And we have the Three of Cups. They know good and hell well they don't want to just be your friend. They know that. They been knew that. They should have said something a long time ago. I feel like they were willfully turning a blind eye to it, right? With as much happiness as you brought with the Sun card, satisfaction, hope, clarity, fun. You're confident, but I feel like you pour into this person and make them really confident in connection as well, right? It's sort of like, damn, I said I was going to be alone, but if I was going to choose to be in a relationship, it would be with Empress's Collective. It would be with you, right? But even with the Sun here, this figure still has their eyes closed. You see what I'm saying? Even though this figure is adorned with the sunflowers, the gold within the card to me signifies like alchemy, prosperity, right? Like they feel like you might be their good luck charm, like good shit has been happening to them since they've been in connection with you, just having a conversation with you. Like, okay, if they text you, then all of a sudden they're getting word that they got a promotion, or they're getting word that something that they've been wanting to accomplish has happened, or some kind of a contract kind of comes through for them, some kind of backing, revenue, right? That's just a couple of examples, but I feel like they're correlating it to you and your energy. Like you kind of came in and changed shit up in their life. I'm hearing involuntarily, because this is what they were settling into, right? This is the safety net. They're not placing that safety net of just being alone, being the bachelor, the bachelorette, just having a friend, just having a friends with benefits. They're putting that off to the side, okay? Off in that might be like a distant memory. Very soon here. Yeah, this is shocking for them, y'all. Like, dang. And didn't I use the phrase like on a cliff? To me, the Tower suggests that they held on for as long as they could, and they have fallen knee deep into your heart chakra. They think about you all the time. They really think about the balance, right? How harmonious things are. They could have come from a really chaotic romantic background. And that's just how they categorized relationships, right? It gives men are drama. Women are drama. I don't got time for the drama in my life, okay? Word to Mary J. Blige. Yeah. They're focused on a goal, right? So they may have been focused on their money. They may have been focused on like I definitely kept hearing like promotion or starting up a business, getting backing for some kind of a business, like focused on building themselves, their trajectory upward, security. And relationships, just in their mind, they categorized it as a distraction. And now they can't think of anything better to do. Okay, fuck that distraction. Fuck it be the distraction, right? They have fallen knee deep, head over heels into the palm of your hand is how I'm hearing that, you guys. You really have this person like putty. They will do anything that you want. Their energy is very malleable. They kind of want to know what it will take, right? Didn't I say alchemy? Now we have another golden figure here. That's what the gold in these cards signify. That's like turning everything you touch into gold. So this person feels like you have a magic touch, or just your energy is very magical, like you touch people. They may see that when the two of you are out on a date or whatever. People might just share their life stories with you or overshare, and this person can see, right, the empathy, the softness, the nurturing that you may give people, how tender you are with people's stories, or just with your family members, how soft-spoken you might be, how you treat elderly people, how you treat children, like that sort of thing. That is all things that they are paying attention to. Every little small minute detail, these are things that come to their mind's eye when they're not with you. And when they're not with you, they're also wondering, do you think about them? Okay, do you think about me when we're not together? Do you think about me in more than a sexual way, right? And more than, do you think about me more? Do you think about me more than a friend? Didn't I say that harmony, right? It's very balanced. There could also be something about their childhood with the Six of Cups, right? Like maybe their parents always argued, always fought. They could have experienced that or saw that, witnessed that is what I'm hearing. And they could have also experienced it, right? So once they witnessed it, it's something that they also attracted into their life. So their last relationship, extremely tumultuous. You seem to be peaceful, very peaceful. You have been their peace. You bring more clarity than you do chaos and conflict. They can think more clearly. You don't seem judgmental. You seem like somebody who is not just level-headed, but I feel like there's something about you balancing this person out. They feel like, okay, so it's giving like yin to their yang. And you're very kind. Okay, so that's one of the sexiest qualities about you, you guys, okay? You may have some prevalent water within your birth chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but not necessarily. You might just lean into that energy. We also have Sagittarius here, right? There could be something happening big within this Sagittarian season, right? This conversation could be the big thing. A tower is right in the center, right? So there's like a switch. There's a big shift and change in this connection that could go either way, right? It's really going to depend upon what it is that you want. All of these cards suggest that this person wants a future with you, that they see a future with you. It's weighing very heavy on them because the two of you haven't got really past this Page of Cups energy, which is romance, but it's kind of surface level, right? There is a big major shift coming in. Yeah, this person is like, they are laying their pride to the side. They're laying their past to the side. They are also possibly recognizing how their past has affected them. They have finally attracted someone who's in alignment with their future self, right? The trajectory of where they're going and what they want. I think I saw the Nine of Cups, but we put it back in the deck, right? So what you're asking for, you need to also, it needs to also be in alignment with what you're accepting. I feel like this person, it's not that they weren't accepting you, but they were turning a blind eye. All of these figures are like eyes closed, blindfolded. And now I'm hearing like I once was blind, but now I see. I see what this is. They may want you to meet their family. They're going to be extremely aware. Yes, but alert. They want to see how that interaction goes. I'm going to bring you around one family member, so a trusted confidant. It could be a mom, a dad, a grandma, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, a best friend. Someone that they consider to be family, somebody who they trust heavily. They want to see what this person has to say about you, and they want to see if you can handle this person. This person may have like some... they may be intense, okay, is the word that I'll use. But I feel like you can go toe-to-toe with anybody showing up as the Empress. They're really proud to talk about you, what you've accomplished, who you are, like what you do for a living, the kind of life that you lead, or just what you've done for them in their life, what they wish to do for you, how you make them feel, the emotions that you have brought up. This is somebody who's really proud to talk about you. Emperor, Empress, gender doesn't matter. This is about like... your value, right? The way that they speak of you is very high. So people are also excited to meet you. It could be around Christmas, inviting you over for Christmas. Two of Cups here. So, dare I say, a long-term committed relationship is in the works if you will have them, if you want them. And this is somebody who's been single for a long time. The Tower may also suggest them shocking a lot of people around them by bringing you around. They may not have brought somebody around in a really long time. You're going to be the talk of the family. The talk of the town is what I just heard. Yeah, this person's about to be lonely, like single. It says loneliness, but... I'm hearing, who is that? Sabrina Claudio? I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Right? They have been able to fill their life. That's a good sign, right? This is somebody who's been single by choice. And they thought that that's just what was in the cards for them. And now here you come. All of these cups. All of these cups is crazy, y'all. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. We put the 9 of cups back in the deck, but we have the star here. So they are hopeful, right? Or this could just be them leaning into their optimism. They're not going to let this go. This is somebody who is coming full speed ahead with an offer that you can't refuse, is how I'm hearing that, okay? An offer that will also signify a wish fulfillment for you. Very confident. This is a very sweet gesture, okay? It is in this Knight of Cups. Very romantic, wearing their heart on their sleeve. This might actually take you aback. Or you won't see this coming. You're not going to see them coming the way that they're coming. But this is a very serious conversation. Playtime is over. They view you as marriage material. Their husband, their wife, their life partner. Okay, someone that they're going to do life with, someone that they want to do life with, right? Life with you has been easy. It's like they can do life with you the remainder of this lifetime. Easy. Easy. It would be easy to do that when they thought it was hard all along. So this is like, with that Death card coming out, this is like a transformation even in their, the theories that they've had about love, right? It's bringing them out of retirement. Is how I'm hearing that, okay? Rest, recuperation. They've taken a time out. They now view this as just being a time out, perhaps. Not the way that things were supposed to be. They want you. With the 6 of Cups here, 6 of Cups can also suggest the past influencing them, right? They want this. They definitely think about marriage, but they also think about divorce a lot, is what I'm hearing. And that is like one of their greatest fears. Having built themselves back up and healed themselves with the 4 of Swords, to lose all of that. To be so vulnerable where that can now be shattered once again. So they experience, let me look into this person's past. Can we clarify this 6 of Cups? It's right under the loneliness card. It's like their desire for the 2 of you is greater than their fear of what happened before. They're able to get past that fear. They will. They're very determined here. 7 of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what they planted, they did not deserve this. You know, nobody deserves this. The cup was like spilled over or wasted, taken for granted. And they overgave in this relationship, okay? They were dealing with somebody they feel like this person stole their heart. They also may feel like this person got away with this shit. Yeah, I feel like it took them a long time to re-heal themselves, okay? And they've only just been focusing on their stability, their money, like emotional stability, of course, physical stability, mental stability, spiritual stability, like gaining strength. And now that they do feel strong, it's like, I'm not going through this shit again. So them falling is definitely a tower, you guys, okay? A welcomed tower. I feel like they're ready to open their eyes now to this and face it head on. The only hesitancy is what you feel, right? That's going to be different for all of you, but this is somebody who's ready to really take it all the way there, you guys, okay? They feel like the universe has been testing them too. Yeah. And so I almost feel like this is the justice for what they've experienced in the past, which is what this person is now acknowledging. They may even express that to you. There's a deep conversation coming in here and a huge major offer. Let's hop over to the extended and see exactly what that all entails, okay? I first want to see if this person can actually handle you, right? We see what they want, but can they actually handle that if it was given to them? That definitely matters, okay? I absolutely want to know if there's enough for the 2 of you to build something long-lasting, secure. Is there enough on all levels to actually do that in the long run? Sustainability, okay? I want to see what this person's next steps are going to be. What does the offer all entail? And you can decide if that's good enough for you guys, okay? We will also look to see, once they have you, do they switch up? And if so, how? good or bad. That's going to be the warnings you need to be on the lookout for. And that's also what you're going to be needing to look at in terms of if it aligns with you. Because even though this person feels like you align with them, you also need to make sure you're in alignment with what it is that they want as well, right? It needs to be equally yoked for things to actually work and for the two of you to not be wasting your time or going into unnecessary contracts and heartbreak. Okay? We will look at the best possible outcome. Is there actually a chance for longevity? What would the return on your investment be if you were to invest in this person? We're going to look at that, okay? And we will look at the time frame. So for those of you who have, because for some of you, maybe you haven't yet met this person, but that's not a large majority, but we're still going to look. We'll see when this energy is coming in. It's definitely very much so near. This feels like current, right? So if you haven't met this person, you will be very soon. Just be prepared. For those of you, of course, who have met this person, which does feel like the vast majority of you, feels like you have already been involved with this person on some level. Let's see when it's going to the next level of commitment, okay? And when is your next committed relationship, whether it's with this person or someone else? We will look, okay? We'll pull advice. And I will also throw in an Ask the Universe reading. Okay, I'll give you the floor to ask a few questions of your own, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, click the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.